One of my favorite questions is, when are you going to start rating? Because that means that people are already ready to start hearing reviews. But this review rating session is going to be same but different. I'm going to be doing some double teaming or tag teaming. I'm not sure what the most appropriate synonym might be. But we have Skylar samples, courtesy of Scentbird. I want to get through some of these today. And then we do the obvious, whoever else is on the chat. And obviously, if you're on the chat, let me know. Send me some likes, and we can start from there. Oh, already coming through with the likes. Thank y'all so much. And I'm going to drink some coffee and hopefully get this throat cleared up. First one on the list, I'm going to go to Vanilla Sky. You know, whenever I smell Vanilla Sky, I try to think of every other vanilla fragrance I have. This smells like a bit more youthful version of several of the fragrances that I've smelled this past year. So this is very nice, but I wonder if they just went candied in the versus like a candied sweet vanilla versus something more mature. This is still really good. So if you're looking for something a bit more work friendly, I would still stick with Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods. This is still really nice. I'm going to come back to this, but for now, we will park it at B. Royal Zard. Have I smelled Jaguar Classic Red? I haven't. From what I've heard, most of the car fragrance lines, they do smell similar to existing products. Like even Ferrari smells like, I believe Ferrari's the one with the fragrance line also. They smell like some of the Tom Ford ones. Jaguar Classic Red. Okay, Jaguar Classic Red. And I don't see anything that it looks like. Oh, it says reminds me of original Santal Creed. So that's something I've noticed. A lot of the existing luxury car brands tend to smell similar to higher end niche fragrances. Killian's Angel Share. Do I have a picture of it? I don't. But I would put that at S tier. That one's really, really nice. I was been watching a couple of the interviews with Killian. And I wonder if his last name's Hennessy. Because he does come from the Cognac dynasty. Like the Hennessy fragrance makers. I was thinking about doing a skit. Yeah, so Angel Share, S tier, Apple Pie, Cinnamon Roll. But boozy apple pie. But I was thinking about doing a skit with Killian's Angel Share, or just like Killian, the great grandson to the Hennessy dynasty, and him approaching his dad and saying, "Dad, I want to not make cognac for the rest of my life. I want to make perfume." Have I smelled Vanilla Scents from Yves Rocher? I have not. Thoughts on Ariana Grande fragrances? I think they're a great value. There are probably 3 or 4 to me that are still buy worthy, even though I could probably get them for like $20 at a store. But for right now, I only buy if I need to. Like, if it's more for testing reasons, I'll get a travel spray. So, like, the God is a Woman travel spray. I bought that. I got Cloud. That one's going to be an easy, you could layer it, and it works really well. And I also have Moonlight. If I already have a whole lot of gourmand sweet fragrances, I probably wouldn't get Sweet Like Candy, otherwise I would. Dior Addict, please. Do I have it on my list? If I don't, let's run it through Fragrantica. Dior Addict. Wait a second. This is the same person who asked for Dior Attic last time. No, this is great. I remember this one being rated really, really well. What was it about this one? Yeah, like the performance for a white floral was amazing. But I couldn't speak on it from first-hand knowledge because Ulta didn't carry this at hand. But yeah, this looks like, from all the stuff that I looked up last time, looked really good. Okay. Now we will quick 2-minute review one more Skylar fragrance. This one's called Sun Shower. Oh, wow. Why do I like this one? Usually solar notes or ozone notes don't carry a ton of sweetness. Wow, John, did I drop the ball and not include an image of this one? Sunflower, I would put A tier for now. Shame on John. Ombre Leather. I don't have a picture of it, but I would put that at B tier. B tier because it's pretty linear. The change in the olfactive description that you would get is probably towards like hour 5 or 6. Slightly animalic. Yes, it is unique. Super strong fragrance, but I think the use case is a lot more rare for Ombre Leather. What do I think of Dossier? Okay, so these videos are recorded, so I'm gonna try to be as careful as I speak to other brands that are dupe companies. But here's what I will say about dupe companies, especially Dossier. I saw firsthand from a Reddit post. Now, I can't authenticate it, but there were some claims on this Reddit post that I read last year that said, supposedly, some of the negative reviews do get filtered on their website. Now, I've looked at Dossier's website. They do have negative reviews on there. So I wonder if it's only some that they filter out. Other thing is customer service and shipping time. It's hit or miss. Now, I would say hit or miss is kind of a theme for Dossier in general. The fragrances themselves, like, they really want you to buy more than just one. That's why Dossier is really big on the buy 2 get the third one free, or buy 2 get the third one for 80% off, because they know, in my mind, I'm thinking only one of them is going to be a really big hit. So that's kind of my guess. So hopefully you get the right one. The other thing is Dossier has raised their prices over the years, so its dupes have gotten a lot less affordable. Alt fragrances? Yeah, I'm not going to touch the alt fragrance subject. I have not tried any of them. It seems like all the reviewers that I used to trust that were talking about alt fragrances in the past have unaffiliated themselves with them, rightly so. So I would probably recommend Okja, Dossier, or Fragranza. There are a few other dupe companies, but those are the ones that I know of so far. Sea Intense 2021, yo, super solid. This list is weak. I'm gonna have to pull up another list. There we go. Let's get this reset. This has way more options. Flower Bomb, y'all know I'm a huge fan. Somebody says, Good Girl smells like Lynx? I don't know about that. I will say, like, I could understand why Good Girl might be overhyped. It is a lot more balanced on the white florals than a lot more of the gourmands. Let's see. Comptoir, Sud Pacifique, Vanille, Apricot, Thoughts. I haven't tried much from this brand, but let's take a look at this one. I do love sweet vanillas. Sud Pacifique. Launched in 1993. Apricots, papaya, jackfruit. I wonder if you've smelled it before. I wonder if you smell any pineapple in this. Good value, moderate to long lasting. Huh. I have not tried this one yet, but I need to sample it. The thing that I've noticed with some sweet fragrances that tend to go tropical is that the risk that they turn sour on my skin. I don't know if it happens to anybody else. Whispers in the Library I do not have. I would say if it lasted a little bit better, I would put it in the A category. Otherwise, I'd put it A- or B+. This one's actually not Whispers in the Library. This one's Beach Walk. Okay, Ollie Vanilla. Absolutely. Definitely a godsend. So that one would be S tier. Versace Eros. I rank that one so low. People hate that I rank it so low. No, I'll keep it mid tier this week. Yeah, Versace Bright Crystal. I mentioned this on one of my earlier TikTok lives. My wife got it for her Christmas gift. Not for me, but from another family member. I like it. It's nice. Not shocking in any way. Another sweet floral fragrance. I think it's a bit more youthful for comparing it to some of the other ones, but it's really nice. I know it's in here, and I won't force y'all to watch me search it down, because eventually it'll happen. There it goes. Yeah, I would put it like high B. Princess by Kilian's great. I think it's in a let me see what the price is. I was going to say it's probably one of their better priced entry levels into niche. So, usually there's a price finder on here, and it's not on here. Last time I checked, I remember it was one of the more affordable ones. 175. That's pretty good for 50 mil. Oh, Brenna says I think it's 130. Okay, jumping over to another quick Skylar review. Capri Summer. Capri Summer? Smells like Capri Sun. Like sunscreen and Capri Sun. Super sweet candy. Right now, I am placing you. I guess, why not get aggressive? I mean, I'm not comparing these to anything else. Right now, it's just the Skylar fragrances. Thoughts on Giorgio Armani Sea Passion? I really like it. If it's not on here, I will find it. Yeah. Let me see how many flankers there are. Yeah, there's 2, so I would probably recommend Sea Passion Intense. Because the first one, sample them both. Like, for maybe most, you may be fine with just Sea Passion. Do you have any laundry products that you recommend for the laundry scent? Huh. Laundry products. I do, but I can't think of the name of them. The only place that I know that carries a strange like laundry detergent that's kind of like luxury smelling is Amazon. And then the other one is Hallmark stores. Yeah, which is weird. You wouldn't think Hallmark would carry laundry detergent. Maybe it was a limited time. Hey, YSL Libre. Let's get these on the list. YSL Libre Intense, I would give it a Burberry Her. The original Libre is still really good. I would put a A or B. What is up, Uda Addy? What is up, Rachel? Voce Viva. Jazz Club would be A. I smelled a new fragrance from a company called The Makers Hotel, and it reminded me a little bit from the booziness of Jazz Club, but it was a bit more musky and sharper, which I kind of liked. And it was called Stag. I don't know why I like that name so much. I was like, Stag. Average Person, Bye Bye Blues by Juicy Couture. So I haven't smelled that one yet, but we could take a look at it and make this journey together. Hey, Aquatic Floral. So looking at the notes or the aroma, it doesn't ring a bell on anything that I may have smelled that would be similar to it. Yeah. I mean, but if you love fresh florals, what rose? Is it a rose? No, carnations. Yeah. Let me know if there's something specific you like about it, because if you like the florals, there's the new Flower Bomb. Even Very Good Girl, Angel Nova. If you want something more aquatic or citrusy, there are even options that I could recommend. But this one, if you want me to just rate it by not smelling it, I would say B+. Yeah, but that's just me guessing. Guessing in the dark. Hey, great question. Kyle's 20, Vanille en Sensei. So I did a collab with Atelier for Vanille en Sensei. I really liked it. It was one of the first reviews that I got to describe a fragrance as, I think, dry. Like usually fragrances tend to be more powdery, and Vanille en Sensei is somewhat powdery, but the dry down is like literally dry. Like it loses like some fragrances smell milky, creamy, waxy, powdery, talkish, cosmetic. But this one dried down to dry. And it's like a gourmand vanilla fragrance for non-gourmand vanilla lovers. I really liked it. I got compliments on it almost immediately the first day I wore it, which was shocking because I was kind of like on the fence about it. Kyle says, a good layering fragrance. Oh, thank you so much for the likes and follow. If you are on the live, thank you so much. Feel free to send me some likes. And it is New Year's Eve. If 10 people on here could give me a follow, then I will have 10 more friends on New Year's Day. Somebody says, do I recommend any fruity citrus perfumes? Yeah, I mean, if you're just fruity citrus, I would probably go either or. So I would go fruity, and even though it'll be marketed as floral, they may not be as dominant. Like floral notes won't stay the most. Usually it'll be like a dry wood or a musk. But I would say Very Good Girl, Angel Nova, this one right here, this new Gucci Flora, the new no, this is a more vanilla forward Flower Bomb. or some of the Ariana Grande fragrances? Madison, great question. Yeah, so usually for the charts, whenever we put together a TikTok live for rating fragrances, if I have an image of it, we'll categorize it like from top best to worst. And D necessarily isn't the worst, it could just be neutral. So top tier, amazing, better than average, C, average, and D, we'll use it just as a parking lot where things we probably won't repurchase unless it was given to us as a gift. Thank you so much for the follow, Rocco. Shout out to Rocco and the doctor. Okay, and for those that are also catching on, I'm also doing a collab with Scentbird since they sent me so many samples of the Skylar perfumes. So far, I've been pretty impressed with them. So let me give Magic Bloom a smell. If you like sweet and clean, I could see Magic Bloom. It's like a peach, a pear. Let's look at the notes for Magic Bloom. Wow. Get it together. Well, I guess I don't have it on here, but it's alright. We know it exists in my head. So right now, I'm going to rate that one as a B. Somebody says Baccarat. Yeah, I could rate that one really quick. While I don't have it on the chart, I would put it as an A tier. The scent family, or the scent experience of Baccarat, I'd kind of label as repetitive. Not that it's by the fault of anybody. It's just very similar in existing fragrances. Every dupe company has its own clone of Baccarat. I would put it at A still. It's still really good. I think they just recently raised the price of it. Phantom, I would rate high. I would put it at A. But those, the niche that niche one specifically may not be as easily or mass appealing as other ones. Phantom. Wait, Paco Rabanne's Phantom or Kilian's Phantom? Because I thought you meant Kilian's Phantom. Paco Rabanne's Phantom, I put it as an A, but I think most would put it as B. Yeah, Paco Rabanne, like me personally, I bought it just because I think it's worth it. And also, if you're looking for a new perfume and want something that's unique, definitely test Paco Rabanne's Phantom. My wife sometimes she tricks me and she'll put on my colognes or perfumes and will make me guess, like, what do you think I'm wearing today? So she put on Paco Rabanne's Phantom and I said, are you wearing one of my Kilian fragrances? I feel like there's like a marshmallow or something sweet, vanilla accord in there. No, she was wearing Paco Rabanne's Phantom. So yes, if you're looking for a perfume or cologne, I mean, I got it for myself, but yeah, it surprised me how it reminded me of a few other niche fragrances. Gentle Fluidity Gold. I haven't smelled this one. I've always been impressed with the MFK products. Powdery Vanilla. I have not smelled it. Looks like it perfume reminds me of Roses Vanille. Huh. I haven't smelled it yet. But, I mean, if I was to guess on where it would end up, probably A. Product Candy, it's good. I wish they would have upgraded it or updated it. They spent a ton of money on new ad campaign. And they really could have updated that formula, maybe the packaging. It's a bit of a confusing atomizer. She used to call me on my cell phone. Yeah, I would put that one at S tier. Although it's not on here, Ariana Grande's Cloud would probably be A+. Lost Cherry. A alternative would probably be Dark Cherry Amber by Banana Republic. Alright, let's jump over to the Skylar fragrances. Isle Escape. This is like a minty and powdery ocean water. We'll park it at C for now. And again, this is courtesy of Scentbird. They sent me an entire stack to review on my TikTok live. So shout out to them. Oh, by the way, I'm an affiliate with Scentbird. John G30 gives you 30% off a Scentbird subscription. And I do get a commission. So if you feel bad for that, then don't use my code. Only if you a baddie, you need to use the code. You don't need to, though. Amazing Grace Philosophy. Where would I put that? I'd probably put that at a high B. I've been going low on this one, but I'll bring it back up for this week. Tobacco Vanille alternative. Let's do some investigation work. What is the latest best dupe for Tobacco Vanille? I think Okcha has been sending influencers some Tobacco Vanille. And I think Dossier. Their stuff is probably close, but I don't recall anybody saying that it's been spot on. Okay, so Zara, Warm Black, I would give that one a try. Another one to keep in your back pocket is Bourbon Vanilla by Mixbar, a very boozy cinnamon vanilla. Now, you probably won't get the dried fruits that you get in Tobacco Vanille, but maybe you're paying a fraction of the price. And here's another one. Amber Oud Tobacco Edition Al Haramain. So those are 3 options for Tobacco Vanille alternatives. There's going to be a new C Passion Flanker. Hello. Is it going to be this one? No. Let me just get some real quick fragrance news. Fragrance news, fragrance news. There's this new one, Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum. I'm excited for that one. And Aventus is going into the oils. Good for them. Good for them. All right. Jimmy Choo Blossom. What do I think of it? This one I haven't smelled. Wait a second. This one reminds me a little bit. I'm going to make a mental note because there's a discontinued fragrance that I was trying to find a similar one for, and that was Tender Romance by Ralph Lauren. That one's discontinued. But looking at this, it reminded me of it a little bit. I usually like that scent profile a ton. Blossom Chimichu, I have not tried. I wonder if Louise did Tender Romance. Doesn't look like it. Alright, now we know. Invictus Aqua? There's two versions. I'm gonna go with this one. You know, the only one I remember is Invictus, and I really liked it. That one was more of a mandarin top note versus a grapefruit. If it's similar to this, I'm a huge fan of it. The longevity is all right, so I would put it like A- or B+. Yo, what do I think of J-Hag? I love it. It's a strangely addicting scent. And I think the scent itself doesn't have to be strong for it to be addictive. It's kind of like whenever you nibble on something that's a dessert, like you're more like enticed to enjoy it. Yeah, that's where I would put J-Hag. By the Fireplace, I put it at S tier. All right, Fall Cashmere. I was hoping I would like this one more. It's cozy and warm. Subtle spices. And it's not vanilla based, it's something else. Well, there's some vanilla, but I wonder if it's more incense. Fall Cashmere. Well, we'll see. So, thank you for bearing with me as I put together the Skylar list. Eventually this will get built out, maybe after 2 TikTok lives, because what I like to do is put it all together and then do like head-to-heads, like would I rather have this one or that one? Very Good Girl is always tap dancing between S and A tier. Yes, that's very true. I'm a huge fan of it, especially for the price point. Thank you so much for the likes. And if you're new here, send some likes. Let TikTok know that you appreciate the channel and you appreciate the content and you appreciate me. How does it do this? Oh, thank you so much, DigiCake, for the follow. By the way, for those that follow me before 2022, you are automatically entered to be my friend. And that's it. Yeah, Miss Dior, I don't know who spoke about this earlier on the TikTok live, but somebody mentioned that it might have been reformulated. Let's see if we can find any rumors about this. Miss Dior, which version? They didn't say if it was Blooming Bouquet or if it was the original. I'm assuming it's Blooming Bouquet. So if you are curious if something is reformulated, what I usually check out is Control F, which is the search all function, and then type in reformulation. Okay, launched in 2008 and reformulated in 2011. reformulations every other millisecond. Confusing scent names. I could believe that. (2019) reformulation? Huh. With the reformulation, it's only on here a few times, but that is still concerning. So every now and then companies will be honest and transparent and be like, yeah, we did either change a fragrance manufacturer or fragrance supplier. Yeah, bottling companies. Is my Scentbird profile public? Well, these aren't my Scentbird profiles, but my Scentbird code is public. It's just John G30. Yeah, if you just type in John G30 at checkout at Scentbird, you'll get 30% off your code, or 30% off your subscription. And if it doesn't work, you could send them an email and they'll fix it for you. And like I said, being transparent, that is an affiliate code. So if you find a better code, use that one. I highly encourage it. Yeah, top tier. Read off S tier. Right now I have Viktor and Rolf, the original Flower Bomb, Kayali's Vanilla 28, the one for her, and Replicas by the Fireplace. You know what? And we'll throw in there Tobacco Vanille because it's awesome. Dior Sauvage will be moved down to B. You can get something similar for Prada Luna Rossa. Carbon. Average person, I completely agree. Very Good Girl is top tier. But we can't have her top tier. We can't have it top tier every single live. Somebody says, Scent of Woods, Vetiver, and Oak. I haven't tried any of the Scent of Woods yet, but I will give them a shot. I don't think they've been on TikTok. Vetiver and Oak, was it? Average person, has my sense of smell returned? Yes, sense of smell has come back maybe about 90%, but there's like a background noise to my sense of smell, and it's activated whenever I'm around like large aromas. So for example, if I go outside, now whenever I go outside, I'm hit with the scent of it's like baby drool and rusty pennies. It's weird, I know. For whatever reason, that's like what I smell, and it's like my symptoms from Omarion, and I think eventually it'll go away. I've been taking some vitamins, minerals, drinking plenty of water, but so far, if y'all want to know what I've been doing to improve my sense of smell, essential oils, I would do like inhale one nostril, exhale the other, peppermint, thyme, rosemary, and then getting plenty of rest. Very important. Zinc, alpha lipoic acid, and then just whatever medicine that my doctor recommended. Acqua di Gio Profumo, I would put that at S tier. Vetiver and Oak, Sense of Woods, I have not tried, but I am interested because I do love woody fragrances. Wait a second, where did I put this last time? I think I put this one at A- or B. So this is a citrus and green fragrance, notes of mint, peony, and cedar. Little like perfume 101. If you didn't know, Virginia cedar smells like pencil shavings. Texas cedar smells like a sawmill. And then there's another kind of cedar. Virginia cedar, Texas cedar. Oh, Atlas cedar smells like an antique chest. Yeah. Yeah, that you'll never be asked that, but for whatever reason, there you go. Yeah, mint is a hit or miss for me too. That's why I rank usually Versace Eros B or C, because my nose can only take so much mint. Chanel Paris Venice, Venice. This one doesn't sound familiar. Do I like it? I'll take a look at it. I probably wouldn't. Like, strong powdery scents have to have, for me, a very strong woody accord. Because if it's just floral of iris or orris, I may not be the biggest fan of it. That's just my take. And I do like powdery scents. Like, one of my favorite powdery scents is this one. Like, super powdery, but it's like a sweet powdery. Yeah, there you go. Somebody says, I heard Jazz Club is better than By the Fireplace. I think for more mass appealing, that is completely right. You will find more mass appeal in Jazz Club than By the Fireplace. But for performance and what I think like gives it its notoriety, like for me, By the Fireplace kind of tips its hat to some of the fragrances of like the 90s that were smoky, sharper in woods, and then kind of blends in some modern stuff. But both are really good. Like, they would be interchangeable, S or A. What Kayali perfume is that? This one is Vanilla 28, and I think I have another one down here. Somewhere around here. YSL Libre. This is a nice scent. We'll leave it up here. Full disclaimer, I have not smelled this one, but the reviews and the people I trust that have already smelled it are raving, saying that it's better than the original Flower Bomb. I'm excited to smell this one next. I have not, but as soon as I get a chance. Mancera's Crazy in Love. If you're looking for an affordable niche, Mancera. I don't see a Mancera's Crazy in Love. There's a Mancera Crazy for Oud. Maybe it's this one? Yeah, so the tier ranking is basically best to not worth it. Unbelievably, yes, amazing, S tier. A is absolutely amazing. You know, you would pay full price for it. B, really good. You probably would repurchase it at a discount. C is, you'd take it if it's a gift. And D was just like, you may just re-gift it if you already had it. Oh, Crazy in Love. Then I'll just start there. Crazy in Love by Montal. There's another affordable niche fragrance brand. So this one I have not tried. I'm a huge fan of Brown Sugar and Wild Rose. Oh, it gets compared to X-Straight. So it's similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. Yeah, I haven't tried this one. I'm excited to, though. Saffron, brown sugar, amber, and vanilla. A rose forward Baccarat Rouge. Is Burberry Brit a classic? There was one of them that was a classic, and it's only because I remember there was a YouTube video that talked about the ad campaign specifically for one of these, and I think it may have been Burberry Brit. it had more to do with like the generation and the workforce, and I think in London that they were trying to encapsulate in the fragrance. Now this is me going off memory, but I want to say yes, but check it out on YouTube. There may be something on the ad campaign for Burberry Brit that may give some context to it. Definitely it's a classic, but you could probably find some more modern fragrance if you're looking for something that's sweet and vanilla. All right. Let's review Salt Air. Holy moly. Yeah, that's an easy pick. Why do I like the smell of Salt Air? Usually I'm like ranking vanillas really high. Thank you so much. Wishing me an amazing and fast recovery. Thank you. I think I've been extremely lucky. Symptoms have been mild for the most part. Energy levels, I probably pushed it. Like I got on my Peloton bike day 3 and probably re-gave myself another fever. So now I know, stick to just walking for the first few weeks. But this is really low energy. And usually what I'll do is I'll do a quick TikTok live, maybe for like an hour. And then afterwards I'll do just gaming. And then usually it'll be 10 to 15 people left in the chat, but they're all cool with watching me game. And then asking questions. Centel Carmen. Okay, I need to try this. I'm a fan of Woody. And this is one of the ones that reminds me of Tobacco Vanille. Oh gosh. I'm gonna send an email to Atelier. Dear Atelier, send your boy this fragrance. Yeah, Jerome Epinette, very famous perfumer who's done a ton of some amazing releases with Wilhelm. I mean, he's done more than Wilhelm, but just a ton of stuff. Sol de Janeiro Cheriosa for the value, I would say this is the other one, but I would put it at A. Both Cheriosa and the original Sol de Janeiro, I would put it at A tier for the price. The perfumes though, their perfumes I would put at B or C. They don't last that long. And then it's a whole marketing thing. Like Sol de Janeiro says, if you want our perfumes to last long, you have to layer them with the body butter and the body spray and the perfume. No, I'm sorry. Just either it lasts long or it doesn't. Maybe you get a few extra hours. Oh, Layton? Yeah, Layton's super solid. Layton I would probably put S tier. Or A. The only reason I wouldn't put it at S tier is because I love Layton. It took a while for it to grow on me because in Texas the weather doesn't ever get cold. Layton is more of a colder weather fragrance to me. It comes across way too sweet in warmer weather and humid weather. So S tier or A tier. I would love to wear Layton more often. Is the original the same thing as Cheriosa? There's Cheriosa 40 and there's Cheriosa 71. So I guess they're both the same. Tuscan leather, nice, but I feel like if I was to go with one, I would go with ombre leather. But ombre leather, the newer one. I believe it's Ombre Leather Eau de Parfum. Ombre Leather Eau de Parfum. Parfum. Yeah, I would go with... I would go with the 2018 release, the all black bottle. Thank you so much for the likes, by the way. L'Interdit Givenchy. Let's knock some of these out. Oh yeah, I forgot I have it on here. Joe Malone. Oh, I will be nice to you today. Gucci Rush. The only reason I have Gucci Rush is because somebody told me about it. Angel Share. Usually Love Don't Be Shy I put in B tier. Yeah. Hasevat from Nishane. There was another one, Nishane Annie. That one should come with a warning. I was surprised how animalic that one started off and spicy. Xerjoff. Is Xerjoff? Which one does Interlude Man? No, that's Homage. I have not tried any Xerjoff. I came for the honest answers and someone offered me Kaylin and I'm nervous because it's not pocket friendly. I have no idea. Oh. Yeah, let me know what you're looking for, Carmela. If you're looking for, see if I could find a comment from back. Like, when it comes to some of these fragrances, like if you're looking for a pocket-friendly version, some brands. Okay, so for one is Zara. Zara has some great affordable fragrances that smell similar to Creed, even existing niche, like unbelievably high price point fragrances, but they're very budget friendly. So Zara. Mixbar, like if you just want something for the winter time, I'm a huge fan of Bourbon Vanilla from Mixbar. It smells more expensive than it is. Ella, okay, so Glossier I have not smelled yet. I was wondering how to even interpret that one because most of the comments on that one say that it's supposed to smell different on every person, but then some people say it smells like a powdery, yeah. Let's just go over here. This is Glossier U. I haven't smelled this yet, but let's just look at some of the reviews. Human Febreze. This smells like Eau d'Issy and bleach. You should not wear it. For a minute, it reeks of vodka, and it settles into a nice cardboard box covered in pencil shavings. Now, granted, those were the negative reviews, but I think those are funny. What's a good everyday fragrance to wear? Great question. I would say for guys, or if you're looking for something that more of a universal composition, men or women, I would say if you're looking for just a general fragrance that anybody can like, Cedrat Boisé by Mancera. Very likable. Citrus, slightly woody, and sweet. It covers a lot of popular scent profiles and it's pretty versatile. Yeah, this list will be already available. If you go to tiermaker.com and then I think search in Sephora perfume tier list, these should show up afterwards. Or on my Twitch stream, you can go there and then forward all the way to the very end. Then you could take a screenshot. But absolutely. And thank you so much for the likes and shares. Okay, what minute? I'm on minute 58. All right, y'all. I will be winding this TikTok live down. And then at 10 o'clock, I will be turning this into a gaming channel. And I appreciate y'all. What's a good fragrance to wear every day, but also affordable and feminine? I would say YSL Libre. I'd put there. If you're looking for something more affordable, maybe Mix Bars. Is Mix Bar on here? Cloud Musk is another one. Let's see. Let me see if I could find a good Zara one that. Ebony Wood from Zara supposedly smells like. Huh. It looks like Whispers in the Library. I would try Zara or Cloud Musk. Some good, easy to like. Oh, this is another one. Red Temptation from Zara. This is what it would smell like. Strawberry Curls, thank you so much for the like. Have I done Prada Carbon? I have not. Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, I would put A tier. And again, I want to say thank you so much for joining the TikTok live. I probably have, oh no. How many more do I have to rate? Pink Canyon. Quick rate. Sun Shower. Not a lover of Sun Shower. Willow Woods. I'm going to come back to this. I have to respray, and then I will come back to this. But so far, quick, I think, first impressions. Really love Saltaire. Scent style for Skylar was a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. Is there a dupe for Good Girl Gone Bad? I would try the ones from Dossier. Hail the Booba. Hello. Thank you so much for joining the Twitch chat. And you know what? Hang out a bit because I'm going to stop the stream and then restream. Yeah, restream. And hopefully I can figure out how to do that. Yeah, Pink Canyon was good. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining the TikTok live. Again, all of these are found on my Twitch or YouTube stream channel. If you wanted to save, or you could go to tiermaker.com. And some of these from Skylar, I'll be reviewing again. This is just my first impressions list. Definitely give it 2 more impressions before we could say, like, okay, John's final thoughts. And then if you wanted to get or sample any of these with me, code JohnG30 from Scentbird gives you 30% off. I will be back on in about 15 minutes. As long as TikTok doesn't give me any issues with setting up my gaming side. Usually when I do gaming on TikTok, chat is a whole lot quieter, but I'm able to go into more descript talking related to fragrances. All right, you guys, I will see you all in a bit. French Waltz. French Waltz will be coming up. I haven't forgotten.